Hello everybody and welcome to another WWE 2K25 My Faction bonus episode. We've got more packs to unpack. I've got these through two means. One was through live events, which was Liv Morgan's birthday bash, which at time of recording has only got 2 hours and 50 minutes left. So time this video comes out, this will be over. We got 50 My Faction tokens, WWE tokens. We've got 2,000 MFP and 2 punches and promo packs. Also, I got some rewards from... Oh, there's more there. Oh, they're the upcoming ones. I don't have either of those cards, so I can't go for either of them. The other pack was from World Tour. I've got a few things from as well. At the moment, we've got 105 WWE tokens, 109,364 MFP, and 119,600 VC. So, for the token market, get these done. So we've got Tongaloa, sorry, so we can get him. And we've got Wesley, so we get him. And that's all done from the Emerald card rewards. We've now unlocked the Sapphire card rewards. So now the cost has gone up. We now need 50 WWE tokens and not 25. We've still got 55. So we can go ahead and get Otis. The rest of the ones we can get on here is Shayna Baszler, who's also 76. We got 75 Axiom, William Regal's son Charlie Dempsey, Fallon Henley, Elijah Dragunov, Ivy Nile and Kairi Sane, as well as Obi Femi and Selena Vega. The ruby ones are going to cost 100 WWE tokens a piece, and they range from 81 Gunther and Nia Jax, 80 Apollo Crews, Elektra Lopez, Grayson Waller, Carl Anderson, Kalina Jordan, Ludwig Kaiser, Natty Neidhart, and Sol Ruka. Amethyst, Diamond, Pink, and Galaxy Opal cards have not been released yet, so we don't know what's going to be in there. They're still coming soon. Hopefully, one of these cards will be HBK Shawn Michaels. WWE 2K still need to put a lot of respect on his name, one of the all-time greats and legends of this business. Not only did he have one legendary career, he had 2 legendary careers after coming back from a serious back injury. We now need only one more card to level up, and that will get us 1,500 MFP. So let's go and open these packs. First pack we're going to open is the My Faction pack, which these two packs I got from the World Tour. So let's see what's in these. So we've got a Sapphire 76 Kurt Angle, and we've got a Just Business Arc 4 card. And we've got 1,000 MFP added to that, and 1,500 for completing level 8 on the collector's rewards. So the next My Faction pack that we're going to open is another rewards one from World Tour, and it is an Emerald side plate for steel body for 5 matches, and the same again. We're going to have a look at Superstar Series 1 now and see what we get in this pack. A silver side plate, Guardian Nut for 5 matches, 15 MFP, a Mr. Fuji Bronze Manager. Shame we don't actually see the managers at ringside. That would actually be quite a nice add-on to have the managers in My Faction to actually appear at ringside with you. We've got 100 MFP and a bronze 55 Omos. For the Ascend, there's a 5 in there. So let's see what we get. Ascend Series 1. We've got 150 MFP, Emerald side plate, nameplate, sorry. 10 MFP as well. Also, when you choose your nameplate, I reckon that's the name. If they did entrances, that's the nameplate they could put. So whatever nameplate you choose would be the nameplate for whatever wrestler you're choosing when they come down to the ring, which is again another thing they should have. They should have entrances on my faction. A silver side plate, never surrender for 5 matches, and 150 MFP. So we're going to have a look at the Sinister pack. We've got a silver nameplate 23, a emerald wallpaper 61, 25 MFP, NWO logo, that's cosmetics 110, and the Sandman number 80 from the Sinister pack. Don't know what's sinister about the Sandman, but okay. It'll be more than a hardcore legend. So we got my faction 5 punches and promos. This is my camera. Cena said what? 25 my faction. Got a lot on my mind. Pierce, it's official. Okay. Right. So this is the basic pack. So we'll see what's in here. We got a bronze cosmetic wallpaper 68. We got a bronze logo 7 cosmetics WrestleMania. We got a silver nameplate 36 cosmetics. We got a side plate gold match aerial master matches 10, and we've got an 84 persona Solo Sokoa bloodline suit. So another persona card. That's nice. That's another outfit for Solo Sokoa. So you got his bloodline suit and you got his other suit one as well. It's also a persona card, which then I'll put on the normal Solo Sokoa model as alternative outfits, which I've shown you how to do. See a previous video for that. I'll see if I can link it even in the description below or up in the corner. It should pop up. Yeah, you can use those when you have him as a manager, so that's cool. So two managerial outfits really for Solo. And then we've got the deluxe pack. Let's open this up. Oh, and we've got a special there. So we've got a nameplate 39 cosmetics gold. We've got a bronze Nick Aldis manager. We've got an emerald juggernaut side plate for 5 matches. We've got 15 MFP. And we've got a Becky Lynch Atheist 85 card. And now I've got the Becky Lynch music playing in my ear. You lot can't hear it because of copyright, of course. But I've got her theme music playing at the moment, as you do with these special cards that pop up, like we did with the Jey Uso one. So yeah, that's it now. So we've now got 177 my faction cards in my collection, and of course another new persona card. We need 15 cards now to get to level 9. Because you needed 210 cards for that. We've got 195 out of 1,285 so far. So once we get to 210, we will get a Ruby 80 Drew McIntyre card. So it's level 31 at the moment. I'm just trying to remember if that's what it was last time or not. I can't remember. I'll have to keep an eye on it. It's level 31 because they may add more to it as they add more cards. Have they added anything to the card market? Apart from the demastered stuff, not really. I'm not interested in the. I know the Persona cards, but I'm no interest whatsoever in the demastered stuff. Hopefully, when the Sinister Pack finishes, they'll add the Sinister Pack to the card market, and then if I'm lacking any, I can maybe make up and get the ones that I need to get the Alexa Bliss 25 model. Can't remember how many I've got of theirs now. So you got Roman Reigns 24, John Cena 25, The Rock 24, and Bray Wyatt 20 Persona cards, as well as that Becky Lynch, which I've now got. I don't know if you get anything if you get all of them like you do with the Sinister Pack. Don't think you do though. It's not showing on the news thing. No, it's not showing really, is it? So I'm not sure how many you need. I think I've only got about 2 or 3 from that pack. Yeah, I've got. There you go. I've got the Sandman, Boogeyman, and Nikki Cross. So I need Scarlet, Dexter Loomis, Kieran Cross, Solo Sikoa, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Undertaker 98, and Kane 08. Don't think I'm going to get all of them before, with how many VC My Faction points I've got. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get the Alexa Bliss 25 model unless they put that on its own to be able to buy with MFP or VC. For the Sinister Pack, I can understand putting Kane, Taker, Bray, Kyrian, Boogeyman, and Scarlet. I can understand that. Nikki Cross to an extent, but her sister Abigail would have been, especially as it's not a Persona card, would have been better. Same with Dexter. I think he should be in his White 6 Persona. I forget which one he is, but I think it should be his White 6 Persona. Solo and Sandman, I have no idea why they're in a pack called Sinister Pack. They should have put Papa Shango in and made him a Persona card. They had Papa Shango a few years ago, so they could have brought Papa Shango back in and have him in the pack. Instead of Kane 08, they should have done Kane 02 or Kane 97 as a Persona card instead. And you could have even got Gangrel as a Persona card. It's new. Get him into the game. I can't think of anyone else they could have brought into the game with more sinister gothic kind of way. I mean, they could have reached out to Vampiro from WCW and got him into the game as a Persona card. Could have done that. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head who they could have used for the Sinister Pack. Again, they should have had more. It's a good way to get Persona cards. I think we've had every iteration of The Undertaker in, to be honest with you, so I don't think there's an iteration of Taker that they could have used as a persona. Maybe when King Mabel broke his cheekbone and he was wearing that grey mask, bit Phantom of the Opera like. Maybe they could have used that as a persona card. Maybe. But yeah, they need to do more persona cards in my faction, and they need um, to get rid of these silly demastered ones. That's the toy figures I can just about put up with because it is quite fun watching the toys play in the ring. It would actually be quite cool if they could have like a toy ring which they could actually wrestle in. That would actually be so cool. And the crowd and that could be like a cardboard cutout thing that looks like it's been put around the ring, and that you could have like some sort of generic bedroom just beyond that as well. That would be a good idea to do. 2K out watching my videos, so it probably never happen. If I ever got a chance to speak to the creators of 2K, that would be something that I would actually pitch to them. Excuse me. So yeah, that would be really cool if that would happen. That it's something that they to make more fun for my faction. They need to put up the rate of MFP as well. It's just too slow to get MFP points. They need to be a bit higher, or they need to lower how much the cards cost for MFP as well as VC, because it's too high, but you don't earn that much. It's absolutely ridiculous, and they need to add entrances. They got to bring entrances back. The other thing is, if you have a My Faction card and the picture is them in a different attire, then that's the attire that you should see them wrestling in. That Nikki Cross attire you see on her now, that's not what she wrestles in when you pick her card to wrestle. That's the attire it should be. And the something they could do is, instead of a persona card, when you unlock that card, you unlock that attire in My Creations. So you can then use that to create the attire for Nikki. Or like if you've got multiple John Cenas, if you get a different John Cena card, the image that it shows on the card should be that of what he wrestles in. So if he's in his purple top, that's the one he should be wrestling in. If it's the one with his green top, that's the one he should be wrestling in. You see where I'm going with this? And then once you've unlocked that card, that attire should be unlocked instead of as a persona card, so it doesn't take up the space of persona cards. It should unlock it in the creation suite. And the other thing, which should be persona cards in my opinion, are these original superstars, because some of them are quite good. You got Tamara Tycross. So I mean, some of them are quite silly, but some of them are quite good. So Tamara Tycross, Sammy Vortex, that could have been in the Sinister Pack. Braden the Dark, that could be in a Sinister Pack. I'd actually make a tag team with him and Doink the Clown. Caroline Reaper could be in a Sinister Pack. She's got some devil horns there. Brute Force, Rich Acario. Or Carqua. I'm pronouncing that wrong, I do apologise. You know, great cards to be unlocked, and you can boost to My Universe. Jody Garcia would have been a good one for the Sinister Pack, and good for My Universe. Trent Shaw, absolutely. He's been in the game a few times in the career mode and on the island. Would love to have him unlocked to be able to play in My Universe. Pretty Ruthless. Lily Tandy. There's a bit, could have been in the Sinister Pack as well. You know, with Wendy Cho's new persona, I think they would make a good tag team in my universe in NXT. I think that's it for the original content. No, original superstars. I don't think there's any more. Well, not on the Tobias faction cards at the moment, anyway. But I don't think they're going to get any higher than this, to be honest. You know, they could have even added Oscar. She's been quite creepy sometimes, especially when she's been a heel in a more darker persona. So they could have added her to the Sinister Pack as well. It would have made more sense. So yeah, I mean, I think there's more original characters as well, especially if you go into my GM. There you go. That's a good way to get people playing my GM. Put the original those original created superstars in that you got in my GM, and you can unlock them after certain milestones and that. That could be another way to, you know, get people playing my GM. I don't play my GM. I think it's a load of rubbish. But if there was unlockables there, I would play it. And I think another way, this is why it annoys me that I ain't be able to get in contact with 2K, because I have so many ideas for 2K that could be feasible. Like, for my GM, instead of starting off in the WWE, you start off as a GM in a small indie show. And then you get poached or get the option, you know, you get an offer to join a bigger indie show. And then you get the chance to join WWE. And every turn you can either turn them down and carry on your path, or you may choose to go to the bigger indie show or WWE. You might start off in a small show, you know, just doing school gyms and that, or whatever, and you maybe do so good that you get brought straight up to WWE, but you could choose to turn them down because it may be too big a role for you, and your attributes as a GM increases, you know, as you move up. So maybe that jump to WWE may be too much and you can't handle it, and then you get fired from WWE and you go back to the smaller promotion or the medium promotion. And it could be ways to unlock arenas. You know, if you've got a small indie show that does like a school gym or something, you could unlock that arena once you get promoted. So once you've left that small promotion, and whether you go to the medium one or WWE, you then, because you've moved up from there, you unlock that arena to be able to be used in all modes. That's another great way to do it. And you know, you can, depending on your attributes, it's depending on how much money you get offered in your contract, because I think a contract negotiation would be good as well. And your ultimate goal is to have, you know, to be in WWE, obviously, whether that be NXT, SmackDown, Raw, and to be in the main event of WrestleMania, to have your brand as the main event of WrestleMania. And I know people say, well, what about WCW, ECW, because you can use them as well. Well, that's the other good thing. You can say, well, they might offer you just NXT. You can do that. Or they may offer you NXT, Raw, or SmackDown. You may be so good they may take your pick. Or they may say, well, or you can revive a new brand. You can make your own brand where you get the choice to either revive WCW, ECW, or you can make your own WWE brand. I mean, you can have, they can give you some options. You can have Superstars or Main Event as a brand. You could bring back All American Wrestling. which was a Saturday or Sunday show back in the old WWF days. They could do that. Or you can make your own brand entirely and call it whatever you want. See, there's all these possibilities that they could bring in. And for me, I have so many ideas for so many games that could improve games, existing games. But I have no way of contacting these people and giving them these ideas. Or working with these people with these ideas to see if they were feasible. You know, I've got ideas for 2K, for Formula One, FIFA, and Train Sim World. Even American Truck and Euro Truck. It would be so good to be able to, and it's really frustrating for me as a creative person. But that's the story of my life. I'm ranting on now, aren't I? So I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me on this video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to keep up to date with all future content, and share this video in your WWE social media, whether it's on Facebook or share it with your friends. Yeah. I hope you're good, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and take care.